Hello, Yvonne Gaybauer here with my therapy room, and this is another card in my series of making greeting cards that I'm doing. These little paper pads are a wealth of ideas for cards. Like just flipping through any of these, this is, you know, very muted colors. It's got some beautiful background papers that you can use in cards. Lots of little things that you can cut out. Like this is the kind of stuff I love to do, right? You got a page like this and you simply cut out these flowers to raise up or put onto a different page. I'm just going to zoom in here just a little bit here. So yeah, lots of ideas in a paper pad like this. You can see where I've used. And I keep all these little pieces because when you're making cards, all these, like this would make a gorgeous, gorgeous card. Using that in the corner, look at that, hey? I highlight it with some liquid glass. Beautiful, beautiful card. There's this paper pad. This one, I tell you, as I flip through here, I just see so many ideas for cards. It's crazy. Like this little piece here that's left over, I would fussy cut this out around these flowers, and that I would put on the edge somehow, and then fill it in with some other stuff. Even these little things. This can be your sentiment on the front of your card, for crying out loud, right? I mean, keys from the past unlock doors to the future. This could be your sentiment on the inside of the card. Live well, laugh often, home, cherish yesterday. What does it say? Cherish yesterday, dream tomorrow, live today. Did I just put my head in the camera? There's little pieces that can be used as borders. Here's some more. Home is where the heart is, right? I mean, lots and lots of ideas you can make with this paper pack, and so many little things that you can cut out and layer. And as I'm flipping through here, every time I flip to a page, I think, oh, that'd make an awesome card. These would make the awesome, you know, background for the card. Here you can, you know, cut one out of, because there's another page just like this. Cut some of these other things out and raise them up off the page. Beautiful roses. Again, they can be cut out. Some background paper you can use. You can use these as borders. Just a ton of ideas in this one paper pack. Again, here's another idea for a card. You could stamp your sentiment in here. This could be your card on this side, right? Beautiful. Gorgeous, gorgeous. There's ones like this. I mean, I've got a card in here. That's one I'm going to use for today. So yeah, like just so many cool. And this one's very cool. It's got flocking on it. So imagine the richness of the cards. Now let me get to a flocked page. You probably won't be able to see the flocking, but look at the backgrounds on these, huh? Like here, wouldn't that make an awesome bottom part of a card? Wow. Like that would be your card right there. This could be your card. Simply attach that. This is the bottom. Stamp your sentiment there. Done. Done. And it'd make a striking, striking card. So even in this, look at that, eh? Even in this, there's just some beautiful backgrounds. This is flocks. Gorgeous. Look at that. Wouldn't that be a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful card? More flocking there. Interesting, eh? Some borders that you could use. That would even make a beautiful little card. Check that out. I have used this for a card. It made a gorgeous, gorgeous wedding card. It was simply beautiful. It was simply beautiful. And then you've got just and this is double-sided, so I mean, check out that butterfly, right? You could use that, you could cut that out, put it in a different part of the card. And this one's got lots of, look at that. That'd be gorgeous. So we're going to play with some of these. I might do quite a few different cards just using, I might be flipping through this a little fast, I apologize, but I don't want to take up the whole video just flipping through things. Anyways, quite often you can find these, like this I got at Winners for $4.99. Can't go wrong, right? So what I'm going to do with this one is I'm going to use this page right here. So I'm going to take it out so that I'm not fighting with the camera and getting it all in frame. I think I've tore out 2 pages there, but that's all right. Yes, I did. But again, this one here would even make a beautiful card. This is already embossed, right? So there would be hardly anything to even do. And you mean you can make your card that size. There. Make your own envelope for it. Beautiful card. I might just do that. I might do that yet today. Right? Here's a pair of goggles down there. Put some liquid glass inside the goggles. Or is that something like that? It's either goggles or binoculars. They look like goggles. Right? But gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Anyways, this one here I really liked. So with this one, what I'll do is, again, these butterflies are already embossed. Part of this is already embossed. So this will be glued on and it'll almost be your card. If you wanted to, you could cut some more butterflies out of one of the other pages, which I might go and do, right? And just raise it up so it gives it some dimension. But to do these, really easy. So I'm just going to grab my brush out of the water. I always just put it in there whenever I'm working with Mod Podge so the bristles don't get all stuck together and hard. So I'll grab a good amount because I'm going to be gluing some paper down, and I might even put it on the back of the paper too. And I always put my paper onto my card and then trim it, because otherwise you're fighting to try to line it up. It doesn't quite line up. You haven't cut it quite straight, whatever the reason, right? So I always take my extra cardstock, bring it to my card, and then trim from there. And then you get this perfect little card that looked like you spent hours trying to get it to adhere to a page. So just line that up with the corner, and while the Mod Podge, oopsie, is wet, it's a little bit easier too. The only thing you have to worry about, I guess, of course, is this bottom, but even this isn't, you can trim off edges of that as well, so it's not like it's crucial that, I'm going to really struggle with this now after I said how easy it is to do. There we go. Okay, there. And just burnish that down. Take my credit card and get that adhered down. Sorry about that noise. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in and trim this off right away. So I'm just going to grab this paper pad because I'm going to see if there is another. Where did that page go? There's a second page. I don't often do the same card twice. So I'm kind of hoping there's another butterfly in here. And there is, right here. So I'm going to take that page out as well. And because I like to add dimension to my pages, I'm going to cut out both of those butterflies. Okay, so I cut out, actually there's 3 butterflies there, so I cut all 3 of them out. And if you don't have pop dots, you don't need to go buy them. I'm going to show you a way. Corrugated cardboard. And now I'm going to put a little bit of glue on the back of that. Oh, sorry. Honestly, I have to get better at this being in frame stuff. I apologize. I tell you, people, I don't know why you keep watching me. Because you loves me, right? You loves me. Just going to grab my tweezers because my hand is not that steady. And I'm going to put that right above that butterfly. And there you go. Now we've got a dimensional butterfly. So it's just going to add that much more interest to the back of that page. So again, I'm going to cut another strip off of the back of this. There we go. And see, we've got some three-dimensional butterflies on our card. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. And you know what? I don't even know if I'm going to do this. Honestly, might be the extent of this card. Again, you can put your sentiment up in here. I think I will go around with my ink pad. And like I showed you in that other video, I'm going to take the ink pad directly to the card this time, because I don't want, this is one of the few times I don't want a really bold line. I want something rather subtle. And this is just a distress ink pad. Oh, I'm getting all blurry. I apologize. Let me just zoom out a little bit so I don't make you guys go all sick. And I'm just coming around this page with my... And you can use any ink pad. It doesn't have to be distress ink. It can be your Stays On, your archival ink pad. Now I gotta be careful up here because I've got that butterfly there and I don't want him going flying off the card. Now I'm just trying to, as I've said before, I like my corners to be a little bit more inked up than the rest of it, simply because I just think there's more shadow into a corner than there is on the edges. And it's going to be very hard to do that with this one because that little butterfly is right there. But that's okay. There we go. So, edged. And this has kind of got, I don't know if you can see it, no you can't, but it's kind of got a bit of like a linen effect. I'm just going to bring it in. You can kind of see it where I went over with the stamp pad here. Is that going to focus? Or not? Silly camera. Anyways, there you go. You can see where it kind of picked up that linen look there. So there you go. Very easy, easy breezy. And really, I guess what you could also do here, if you wanted to, is you could probably even cut out this bottom piece and bring it up. But you know what? I think I like the subtlety of just the 3 butterflies, and that's it. Now, had these not already been embossed, oh, this went a little bit crooked when I was stamping. There we go. Is I would have done the liquid glass over top of these. But I really don't think I want to do anything more on this card. I think that's it. Just like that. So there you go. Simple, fast, right? This will look a lot more complete once you've got that sentiment. And I might even add to these videos and put those in when I get home. So you can kind of see the completed piece. But yeah, use cardboard for your pop dots. You don't see them behind there. There you go. Alrighty, so give me a thumbs up if you like this. Share with your friends if you think it's something that they would also like. Subscribe so you get email notifications for my next card that I'm going to do in my series. And then you won't miss it. Leave me a comment. I love to read them. I answer all my comments. And give me suggestions if there's a particular card you want me to do. I would be more than happy to do that as well. So thank you very much, and we'll talk to you again. Bye-bye.